Welcome to Moving Forward. I'm Diane Williamson. The way children learn in our age of technology is vastly different than what people of my generation experienced. PCs, iPads, iPods, tablets, and other resources have merged with more traditional methods to create a new learning environment which enables more children to learn effectively and efficiently. But that technology comes with a price. Thanks to a grant from the New Albany-Floyd County Education Foundation, more of those resources are reaching our classrooms. Take, for instance, the Carl and Mary K. Wolford Great Classroom Grant awarded to Highland Hills Middle School to provide an audio library housed in a special room and named for the Wolfords and a mother of one of the grant writers who was a great supporter of public education. That library, called the Wolford Glaze Audio Library, is available to all students in grades 5 through 8 and all teachers. So how did it come to be?
Well, I have teachers who contact me all the time and they want books on different reading levels for their students. And generally when they contact me, they want lower reading levels because their students are struggling. And this past year I had more requests than I had books. So a group of us, teachers in the school, decided to get together and write a grant for lower level books for students. And when we started looking at what was new in reading, we saw that it wasn't that teachers were just using regular books anymore. So we decided to kind of embrace this technology. And so the books that we purchased book sets, but we also purchased those on iPod and iPad, the audio version of the books. And I think teachers probably think, if you haven't really done a lot with the technology, that these are like books on CD, and they're really not. The new books on Audible are really dramatic representations of the books, and so we felt that this would appeal to some of our students who do not like to read or who struggle with reading just a little bit. But this allows kids to read books that are much higher reading levels than they would normally ever be able to do. So one of the most popular ones that we have right now is The Hunger Games. And Hunger Games, you know, it's on the movies and everything, and kids really want to be able to read it, but kids with lower reading levels just can't. So they are not able to access it. So we wanted a way for the kids who are not really quite ready to read that on their own, with a little bit of help they would be able to do it, and yet they wouldn't necessarily have to have a teacher there with them. So it's still independent reading, and we tried to make it a way with the Audible books, a way that could be more enjoyable for them as well. They still have to read along with the book, but having someone read to them while they're listening to it helps them able to access that. Because there's a difference between kids who can read silently and understand, and then when kids listen to things, they can often understand at a much higher level than they would normally be able to do on their own. But with the text being read by actors and things, it really captures their interest in ways that just normal books on CDs just didn't before.
All of this started with gifts from people just like you to the Education Foundation. If you'd like more information on how you can help fund a great classroom project via a Grateful Hearts gift, simply go to the NAFC Education Foundation's website at nafcedfoundation.org and click on Grateful Hearts. Earlier this week, we celebrated Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Day with a dinner sponsored by the School Corporation along with the Education Association at Northside Christian Church. It featured keynote speaker Dr. Gloria Murray, Dean of Education at IUS, entertainment by the Scribner Middle School 6th grade choir, and a buffet prepared by the Prosser Career Education Center's culinary arts students. This is the 19th year the event has taken place. And just a reminder, school will be in session on Martin Luther King Jr. Day on Monday, January 20th, as a snow makeup day. We are always looking for good stories to tell, so if you have one, please share it with us. And you can stay up to date by checking out our website, liking us on Facebook, and following us on Twitter. I'm Diane Williamson. We'll see you next week on Moving Forward.